Good morning, dear students. We are studying about we have already completed the portion about recruitment. We studied about what is the recruitment and what are the different processes that we are included in the recruitment. We studied that there are two types of recruitment, that is internal recruitment and external recruitment. And we also studied about the merits and limitations of both internal as well as the external recruitment. Now the next topic that we have to study is the selection. Okay, so selection is a very important decision in case of the staffing process. So this one indicates that the selection process starts when the recruitment is over. Okay, the recruitment process is completed. Soon after that, the next step or the selection process begins. And the first activity of the selection process is that we have, so in a selection, in a recruitment, when we are getting a large number of, we are sending applications or sending requests to many people, invitation to many people, and motivate many number of people to apply for the post. Okay, so we through advertisement and different sources, we inform people about the vacancy and motivate them to apply for the post. And we may use different sources. Sometimes advertisement is used, and other many methods are used for informing people about the number of vacancies and the advantages of the post that we are having. And after when the people are getting this one, the people will be sending a large number of applications. So we see, for example, if we are having some 100 vacancies. So if we imagine that if we are having 100 vacancy, then we may get an application for 1,000. Okay, so this is even more than this one. Maybe 1 lakh applications may be received for just 100. So it depends on the media that we are giving, which type of media we are using for recruiting, which means are used, as well as the methods that we are using. Okay. So we are using different methods, different means, and we get and also according to the type of the company that we are having. Okay, if it is a very good company, large number of people wants to get job, and they will be applying like 1 lakh people or 10 lakh people. Like SBI, and only when the SBI is conducting, like when there is 100 vacancy, 5 lakh, 10 lakh people are applying for that. Okay. So they conduct a large number. They receive a large number of applicants, and when these applications have been received, then they will make a scrutiny among the applications. They will separate the applications. First, they will see to it that like if these 1,000 applications are received, then out of that some 300 applications will be there, which are, so they will separate this one into two categories, one 700 and the other one is of 300. So when we have given the application, or when at the time of recruitment we have mentioned that how many number of people are or what are the qualifications required for the post. See, for example, we are searching for the top level position. Okay, top manager. And we require the qualification MBA and 5 years of experience. People with the, see, like this is the post that we are giving, top level manager, and the qualification required is MBA, and 5 years of experience in any other company is required. And you can see, so this is the qualification that we need to have, and we may be offering like some 2 lakh rupees salary. All these different offers will be there. But what people will be doing is that, say, like minimum, the qualification required is MBA and 5 years of experience also required. So there are 1,000 applications received. In that, only this 700 people are having this MBA qualification and 5 years of experience. And this 300 will be there, those who are having other qualifications, those who are not having MBA, or the even equivalent qualifications are not there. And even if some people are having like qualifications like MBA is there, but they are not having the 5 years of experience in other companies as the managers. Okay, So because of that, these applications will be rejected. Okay, so these applications we can reject, and we take only these 700 applications. Okay, so this is the first thing that we are doing. We will separate this people, separate the applications, and after that there are a lot amount of steps that we have to continue. We will be conducting them written test. Then after that we will be conducting the some other tests are there. Many tests will be conducted, and after that the interview will be conducted. Then other type of processes will be going on. Okay. Now let us see what is the meaning of the selection. Selection refers to the process by which qualified applicants are selected by means of various tests for the predetermined number out of a large number of applicants. So it is the process of selecting a selecting the predetermined. We have a clear number of people which is there. So 100 vacancies are there. So for this 100 people, 100 vacancies, we are conducting the selection, and for that the larger number of applicants have been received. So we have to reduce this 1000 to 100. So that is our, we cannot give, even though the qualifications are there, MBA qualification is there, and the 5 years of experience is there, 700 people. But we cannot take that 700 people. Okay. So what we have to do is that we have to make it into 100. So we have to reduce the number of people. So the selection process is a process of reducing the number of applicants or reducing the people. So because of that, we call it as a negative process, because we try to reduce the number of people. See, like we have conducted the preliminary screening, and in that we have removed 300 applicants. Now we will conduct the written exam, and in written exam, some again now these 700 people are selected. Out of that, there will be some 400 people will be lost, and only the 300 people will be selected for the written exam. And in after that, they will conduct the interview, and in the interview, again the 200 people will be going, and 100 people will be selected. Okay, so this is an approximate calculation I have given. This is not the exact way that the companies are doing. There are so many steps are there. So in all the steps, sometimes it is possible that the company may not select even 100 people. Okay, so it doesn't mean that 1000 applications are received and we will be selecting 100 people. It is not like that. There is no any compulsory. Some companies will not select full 100 people. They may select only few people. They will conduct again interview if they have not received the proper amount of or a sufficient amount of qualified people. Sufficient qualification is not there, or sufficient quality is not there in the people, then they are not going to select these people. Okay, so this is called as the selection process, the meaning of this one. Now let us discuss the definition of a selection. What is the definition? There are two definitions given there. First one, according to Dale Yoder, selection is the process in which candidates for employment are divided into two classes: those who are to be offered employment and those who are not. Okay, so this is a process of dividing the applicants into two categories. Like the 1000 applications that we have received will be divided into two categories. One category of 900 people, those who are not going to be offered job, and 100 applicants, those who are supposed to be given job, or those who have to be selected. Okay, so dividing the group of members, dividing the applicants into two categories, that is, one is the rejected list and another one is the selected list, or who has to be given job or who has to be offered job, and who has to be who should be removed or rejected. Okay, then another definition is given according to Weyrich and Kunz. Selecting manager is choosing from among the candidates the one who best meets the position requirements. Okay, so this is a process of finding out the best person who is suitable for the post. Okay, so another definition we can say that this is the process of choosing the best person among the different applicants who will be meeting the sufficient required qualifications. Okay, so we need to have a manager. So imagine that if we are going to start a company and we need to have a top level manager. So there may be 1,000 applications received, but we need to select only one person. So we have to find out the best person out of that. And out of this 1,000, some 700 people have been equal. The required qualifications are there, but we cannot select 700 people as the manager of a company. So what we have to do, we need only one manager. So we need to find out the best person out of that, so that the entire company is depending on this particular person. Okay, so this is the process of the selection. And next we have to study is about the selection process, or the steps involved in the selection process. So this topic we will study in the next class. Okay, so now we will just see about the introduction only. Okay, thank you so much.